So, you're planning your trip to Vietnam? This video is for you. This itinerary is the follow-up to the Only Vietnam Travel Guide, and if you haven't watched that video, check it out because I covered everything that you need before traveling to Vietnam, including the best time to travel, step-by-step on how to apply for a visa, what to pack, and even apps to download. Literally, I packed 4 years of travel experience in that 10-minute video. In today's video, I'm gonna give you recommendations on what to do, where to stay, and what to eat so that you won't have to spend too much time reading hundreds of articles online. I also divided this video into chapters 1, 2, 3, 4 week itinerary, so feel free to skip to the part that you need. Last but not least, if you want to support my channel, check out my Ultimate Vietnam Guidebook and Travel with Van Tour, which I have included in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get started. If you only have 1 week to explore Vietnam, plan it wisely. Focus on the main 3, this is 6, because Vietnam has too many cities to explore. But focus on the main 3 cities in Vietnam, such as Hanoi, Hoi An, and Ho Chi Minh City. Hanoi is known for its historical landmarks and exquisite cuisine. You can spend the first 2 days there exploring Hoàn Kiếm Lake and the tube houses in Hanoi's Old Quarter, as well as visiting the First University of Vietnam or the Hỏa Lò Prison, one of the largest and the most brutal prison complexes in Indochina. All the attractions mentioned above are in walking distance, so stay in Hoàn Kiếm district to save some travel time. When you come to Hanoi, you must try bún chả, Vietnam grilled pork and vermicelli, chả cá, grilled fish with turmeric and dill, and pho, of course. And don't ask me what the pho because it's what this channel is all about. I included all my favorite places to eat around Vietnam in the Ultimate Guidebook, so remember to check it out. From day 3, you can fly from Hanoi to Da Nang and then catch a Grab, which is a ride-hailing service to go to Hoi An, which is around 30 minutes away from Da Nang. For your convenience, you should stay in Cam An or Cam Pho areas where there are many options of hotels and Airbnbs. You should stay 3 days in Hoi An to explore the well-preserved ancient town recognized as UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Sites. If you like to relax, you can go to Tân Thành Beach, ride along the rice fields, and see beautiful lanterns at night. If you are more adventurous, you can join the basket boat or jeep tour to explore the locals' lives. If you like shopping, you can get your clothes tailored within 24 to 48 hours. And if you are a foodie, you should not miss Hoi An's signature noodle dish such as cao lou, mì quảng, and white rose dumplings. Or you can join the cooking class that I did with the people for my tour last year. If you're interested in the tour next year, there's a waiting list in the description box below. The last 2 days, you can fly to Ho Chi Minh City from Da Nang and discover the city's dynamic energy through the cafe apartment, rooftop bar, and many more. But to understand Vietnam's history more deeply, you can visit the Secret Bunker, the War Remnants Museum, or the Cu Chi Tunnel. You should stay in District 1, which is the central of Ho Chi Minh City, where you can find many local dishes such as bánh xèo, seasoned rice cake, cơm tấm, broken rice, and bánh mì, which is very delicious and affordable. Ho Chi Minh City is a bustling metropolis with a mix of different food, and each dish has a story behind it. Comment below on what dish you are most excited to try when you come to Vietnam. Before moving on to the most essential part, which is the 2-week itinerary, I would like to say thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this video today. Thanks to the sponsor and your attention, I'll be able to create helpful videos like this one. So thank you so much. Plus, Surfshark is running their special holiday pricing, which is exceptional, and I don't want you to miss it. If you use public Wi-Fi like me while traveling and worry about your online security, I highly recommend using Surfshark VPN, which I personally use for the past 3 years. If you don't know what VPN is, it's the virtual private network, which helps secure yourself online by encrypting your internet traffic and hiding your IP address. For example, if you search Vietnam itinerary, Surfshark VPN will help you block ads, trackers, and malware. It will help keep your online activities from third parties snooping around and collecting your data. What I love the most about Surfshark is that it offers unlimited simultaneous connections with multiple devices. Plus, Surfshark is running their holiday pricing with a limited offer. Go to surfshark.com/pho for 4 extra months of Surfshark at an unbeatable price. And now, let's go to the 2-week itinerary. In your day 1 in Hanoi, you might feel jet lag. I suggest you take it easy and just choose 1 or 2 activities that I listed in the 1-week itinerary to explore. Discover at your own pace. You have the full 2nd day in Hanoi. My advice? Wake up early to drink the egg coffee and watch the locals. It's so much fun. I included what to eat, what to do for 24 hours in Hanoi in this video, so you can check it out. For day 3 and 4 is the Ha Long Bay time. You can take a limousine from Hanoi to Ha Long and stay there for 2 days, 1 night. You will experience a one-of-a-kind luxury experience on the emerald water with many activities such as cooking, swimming, watching a movie, and squid fishing. Ha Long Bay is definitely the must-visit destination. Okay, so for day 5 and 6, when you return from Ha Long Bay, you can spend a night in Hanoi or you can catch an overnight train to Sapa. The train ride will take about 6 hours. I recommend you spend at least 3 days in Sapa to experience beautiful trekking paths, explore the ethnic villages, learn how to make batik, and try the local foods. For accommodations, I suggest you stay with the locals to explore Vietnam the most authentically. From Sapa, you can head back to Hanoi and then fly to Hue. Did you know Hue was the ancient capital of Vietnam in the past? I suggest you stay 2 days, 1 night in Hue to see stunning Hue Imperial City, serene Thiên Mụ Pagoda, and majestic Minh Mang's tomb. And that offers a glimpse into the country's royal in the past. When you come to Hue, you should not miss Bún Bò Hue, which is the lemongrass beef noodle soup, rice cakes, and dumplings. I also did a video of what to eat in Hue, and you can check it out right here. Okay, day 9 and 10, from Hue, you can catch a train to Da Nang, where you will spend 2 hours exploring the beautiful scenery of Hai Vân Pass and the Vietnam countryside. When you arrive in Da Nang, you can rent a motorbike or catch a ride-hailing service such as Grab to go from Da Nang to Hội An, where the fairy tales begin. The Hội An itinerary will be similar to the one that I mentioned in the 1-week itinerary above, so you can check it out. And fun fact, Hội An is one of my favorite places in Vietnam, and I visited Hội An for more than 10 times now, and I love the seafood there. For day 11, you can go from Hội An to Da Nang and then fly to Chi Minh City. On that day, I recommend you taking everything easy because you've been traveling a lot. So having dinner on a cruise and sightseeing Saigon River will be a great option for you. Day 12, you have a full day to explore Ho Chi Minh City. So the itinerary will be similar to the 1-week itinerary that I mentioned above. But one tip, you should try the food tour around Ho Chi Minh City because it's very fun to sit in the back of the bike and discover the Vietnam cuisine in the most authentic way. For the last 2 days, you should get a glimpse into the daily life of the locals as you take a boat ride down the Mekong River. You can take a sampan ride through the tiny waterways with coconut palms lined on both sides, where you can experience the rural lifestyle and listen to a live local music performance performed by the villagers. Or you can ride a bike through the picturesque scenery of the surrounding countryside and enjoy delicious tropical fruits. The 2-week itinerary that I just recommend you based on my Travel with Vân tour. So if you're interested in joining me and other adventurous travelers, sign up to the waitlist in the description box below to save your spots next year. For the 3-week itinerary, I would suggest you add Ninh Bình and Đà Lạt. In Ninh Bình, you can float through the tranquil rivers of Chang'an on a wooden boat and climb to the top of Mua Cave for striking panoramic views of Tam Cốc. For Đà Lạt, you can wake up in the morning to see the clouds and enjoy the perfect cool weather. The food is very delicious too. So the itinerary would look like this. 3 days in Hanoi, 1 day in Ninh Bình, 2 days in Hạ Long, 3 days in Sapa, 2 days in Huế, 2 days in Đà Lạt, 3 days in Hội An, 3 days in Ho Chi Minh City, and 2 days in the Mekong Delta. For the whole month, which is 4-week itinerary, I highly recommend adding Hà Giang and Phu Quoc. You should stay in each place longer so that you can enjoy yourself in Vietnam. So the 4-week itinerary will look like this. 3 days in Hanoi, 2 days in Ninh Bình, 3 days in Hạ Long, 3 days in Hà Giang, 3 days in Sapa, 2 days in Huế, 2 days in Đà Lạt, 1 day in Đà Nẵng, 3 days in Hội An, 3 days in Ho Chi Minh City, 2 days in the Mekong Delta, 3 days enjoying the beach in Phu Quoc. I hope this video is helpful for you, and if you know anyone who is traveling to Vietnam soon, share this video to them. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more travel videos. Until next time, bye!